combustion. The spark better, the injector them more precise.
To today now?
Well, come to see, I really are going for that like a street motor here, you understand? Might have on some race parts, but it's a street car. Early stage is still a basic setup, 4-piston head, ITBs, Myers, exhaust manifold. Last time I got dyno with it, I think it make like 280. So by a 14 cylinder head now, and you want to do some race gas tune. So just there change some things in the ECU, change over to some bigger injectors and things. Okay, just so here go, I hope you're smooth running there.
horsepower goal for today? Or what's the goal overall?
Pump gas. We'll look to make like 300.
Damn!
Race gas, we'll make like 330.
That's serious?
So any one of that will exceed, we'd be happy with that.
Nice. Nitrous?
No, straight all motor.
Straight all motor.
Them dead, them dead, them dead!
So I tune regular pump 90 and they were tuned with VP M5.
What's the coupling to start?
I believe no. It just is set 12.5.
Why not something Dervan? Look for them there after they die. That was an easy a while ago.
We're just having so a bit of the glitches with the vehicle, but we are trying to sort it out, and hopefully we have a great day.
I don't know nothing about the car. You have to ask Dervan the mechanic.
Afternoon, 876 Streets, with Dervan Parks from Team Triple B Engineering. Today we are at Elite Performance Dyno. We're here tuning the Project X Civic. On this Civic we have a couple of things. We have a 4-piston head, some Scum 2 Ultra cams, Manley rods, CP pistons, and ACL bearings with ARP hardware all around. DC5R gearbox with a MFactory LSD dip. For the clutch, we're sporting a competition twin disc full clutch kit, and we have a staging brake, which is a Willwood stage brake for the back. The shifter is a Precision Works shifter, and we're using the ECU is powered by AEM Infinity. We have quick panel starts and just some regular gauges to check and make sure we have regular maintenance on the hook. For the exhaust, we have a Myers Competition Fender Exit exhaust. So we are sporting a 67mm ITB's Kingsler for the intake. .36mm axles. For the brakes, we have some Willwood for the front, 4-piston. For the back, regular brakes. We're trying to see how much we're going to make on the pump gas. then after the pump gas, we're going to move to M5 fuel, and there is where we'll see the magic that will happen.
Yo, Dervan. Go freeze the intake. Go freeze the intake.
Well, we used the plastic glass, which is plexiglass, and we used a heat gun, and we heated up and bent it and designed the way how we need it. So that is for the street, you know, to get the water or most of the water away from the intake. But during the race, that will be off completely. So you guys can. But the choice was to actually on the street, you get to see the ITBs. You know, when you see that vehicle in the mirror, you know it's not something to play with. So you know, it's great. It's nice.
pleased with the power you make today?
Yeah man, excellent power man. Respect to Kenny Timal, you know. Yeah man, great awesome job you did with us for the power that we made. 340 horsepower on M5 fuel. More than satisfactory man. We just see the time that we run with it now and then further down for upgrades, well we see what happens. But we want to see what the platform has to offer right now. That's all.
Like the lower numbers there, we will probably never go about 320. But anyway, you can kind of see like on level. Yeah. The spark better, the injector them more precise. I see, yeah. It should be very, very close.
Say no more.
But you can't do it now. Because your battery not even good enough to maintain it. Because right now we only get like 12.6 volts.
Yeah. All that's battery, yeah. Water pump.
Is it circuit or drugs? What's it?
Well, this vehicle is for drugs. Yeah, mostly for drugs. Probably in the future, the team will probably be looking forward to probably go into the circuit racing and sprint racing. But for now, we're just trying to enjoy ourselves with the drag. Hopefully, we get a little free up from the government so we can have a great event. So we can get to expose this vehicle and the talents that it has.
Respect Dervan.
All right, thank you very much. Pick up the 876 streets. Thank you.
Well, as you can see, we basically finished the tune at 340 horsepower and M5. Still having a little bit of an issue with the pump gas aspect of things. We realized that with the ITBs on the car now, the torque has increased a lot on the car, and because of that we seem to be having an ignition problem on pump gas. It seems as if the pump gas will just not support the amount of cylinder pressure in our mid-range. So as the car basically transition and we hit like peak torque, the car start to like give a random like misfire. Almost something like the ignition, like the spark just blow out. We reduce the plug gap, kinda improve little bit, never really solve the problem. We change the injector phasing, kinda improve a little bit, still never really solve that. So for now we basically just, you know, square off everything with the M5 tune, and then now we're gonna hit the drawing board and figure out how we can actually have it running on the pump gas, because it projected right now to make about 310 on the pump gas.
Trouble.
You know, from what they talked before the tune session, we were expecting 330 on M5. Race gas will make like 330. We get 10 more, we get 340, and I was hoping for 300 on pump gas. But on the low cam before we transition to VTEC, we made 288 on pump, and that is just at 6,800 RPM. So we still have a lot more pump gas side, and if the calculations and predictions are correct, it should make about 310 on pump gas once we get it figured out. So yeah, it was good. It kind of had us scratching our heads for a little bit, wondering why that problem was there. So we'll go over some things and do a little insight into it and figure out what is the next move. But
Back to the drawing board.
back to the drawing board. But it was a good day in terms of the M5 tunes, as you can see probably, you know, with from the videos or whatever you will post it. It clean. The engine solid. We have nice oil pressure. The engine clean.
Nice.
Engine solid. We have room can make 350.
Okay.
Because it's still, the car is still running alternator belt, water pump, all of them stuff there. So they can switch over to like an electric water pump, 16 volt battery. You know, them little something there, 5.5 horsepower might we add up to get it up to 350.
Alright.
But the owner of the car really are trying to maintain it, being able to drive on the street same way.
Right.
Yeah, so just want to figure out what that little issue is and get the pump gas aspect of it sorted out. So once we have that button up, then we should see some, you know,
Proper numbers.
But so far so good.
Alright, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, take it easy and we'll do a follow up.
Yeah, man, take it
Alright,
easy.
big up, Ken.
Cool.
So thanks again for A76 Street for coming out and giving us this preview. We are grateful very much. Thank you to other persons in the camp, like Initial D, Fabworks, other persons that gave us a lot of advice, Max HP Tuning, Ingro Pro Shop, Laws Racing, a lot of persons gave me a lot of advice in putting this build together. And as a team, we're here trying to produce and see what happens.
Thank you for watching another video production of 876 Streets. Subscribing to our channel definitely means a lot to us. Thanks for your continuous support.